sports.
Sofrendo.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Hurricanes will kick it away first. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game. The
keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they got ready for their sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. Stumbled to the ground. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
The Hokies are on the move. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense to understand this like QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and 8.
Leaves it with the running back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. So Miami's offense will have its first possession of the game. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup, that's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? They make a matchup that everybody wants to see.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Ward. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Canes send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their...
And he's got it inside the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Hokies want to move quickly. On the ground, it's Thomas.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got his man in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor. Closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the goal. Third and goal where the strong come through. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there. Give your guy a chance. And it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. It's a little bit risky throwing in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go make a throw in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes in the reach.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got his man all by himself. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down 1st and goal.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love
space tackling to the game. This is something that was new in Madden last year. It was called Boom Tech. And this is the thing. There were some good parts about it in Madden. There were some other parts that weren't.
No, there wasn't, bro. There was no parts of it that was good. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shit made me mad. There was nothing good about it. It was terrible.
And this is the thing. There were some good parts about it in Madden. There were some other parts that weren't polished. And this is what I've learned from EA over the years because I've covered Madden for a long time. Any major gameplay shift that they make is always going to be a little rough in the first year. There's going to be good parts. There's going to be parts that still aren't polished. There's going to be parts that are still janky. And
the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the...
He said, he himself specifically, he wasn't completely happy with how that looked. And he said this year he thinks it just looks a ton better, and this is kind of how they really envisioned it going. And I think this is the number one thing. If you're a person that played a lot of this game last year, this should be the number one thing that stands out to you when you play the game this year. The tackling, the physics, the way players are animating the ball, the camera getting hit, the reaction off these hits, with the ball carriers move versus defenders. This should be, in my opinion, the number one thing that stands out to you as a team. Even though they're improving wear and tear and blocking some of the shooting. Biggest improvement that kind of jumps off the screen. So I'm
Welcome
curious
to
to see how
Hard
you
Rock
guys feel about
Stadium,
it.
home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a goal turnover change. But the fundamentals of this program, substance, will have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in
you see
college
the ball
football.
yourself, you
The
want to go get it,
bitterness,
even if
the
your player's back.
intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. The Hokies will put total weather and will get started.
That's realistic. But those guys are never going for interception because
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Like I said, I
Nice
think
job
he's
executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These guys get everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Grab over the middle. It's Arroyo. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion sets them up on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the Canes get enough to move the chains.
This running back in the Miami backfield isn't deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. He gets the feeling like he can score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so just bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season hard?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC.
And the Hurricanes have it with a first and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
This tight end can run his crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB.
Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snares it outside. It's Martinez. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good game.
Just shift right out of the huddle. They'll actually, shift their line. And that's something we've seen a lot in real football, how D-lines are kind of shifting at the last second, trying to confuse the offense. You'll see the D-lines actually do that in game now. You'll see safeties and stuff maybe, move around a little bit more pre-snap. So that's cool because you would only really see this in a user versus user game. You wouldn't really see the CPU do this. Now they will. Home field advantage, this is something that is kind of polarizing because at times I'll tell you I hate it, but it's also real football at the end of the day. They've upped the home field advantage. It's going to be even harder than last year. I won't go too specific on all the things. And a big thing that has been put out there by a number of people, this is going to be in online games now too, which I know a lot of people aren't going to like that. But the college team is
going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
I think it's really important to this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, it's the kind of running back that gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering the success success now early.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in,
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. We saw all of that on display here in the opener round.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
They added a number of new
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
man, it's so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks.
That's holding.
And he breaks into the open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. This guy's fitting right into that dual-threat quarterback legacy at Virginia Tech, which included certainly guys like Tyrod Taylor.
And guys that just make you hold your breath. They can make people miss, make sensational plays, things that are just so fun for fans to cheer and rally behind.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's got the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Hokies are on the
One
move.
I can say specifically that I didn't see when I played like South Carolina. They had their
Trying to
intro
find his
last
man
year,
on
but it
first
wasn't
down.
completely accurate.
He hurls one deep down
They
the left
kind of nailed
side.
that one down this year.
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. This offense has a 2nd down plan.
One of the first things that everybody kind of knows by now, the dynamic lighting.
After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Because everyone's been thinking
Can
dynamic lighting.
make the grab
Is
quarterback
started being
just
consistent
missed him a
with
little
light
bit.
outside.
I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something.
And the pass is
See, so
intercepted.
fix it like that.
And that is how you get it done.
Other big features for Dynasty and Road to Glory that we do already know, make sure to check out this video right here on the screen.
No. He turned around for that though. I think he saw that ball. That's a just accurate hit.
Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up.
Since we last talked about Madden NFL 26,
Seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Martinez on the carry. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
To throw, it's Ward. He's got his man, makes the grab. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll try the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Let's go. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He's back to throw on second down. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
See, I told you it's all right. Yeah, a little tiptoe. Sorry, George. Ooh, no, he stepped out. Maybe nah. Yeah, he may have stepped out. They might boo for me that. That's how I heard from the
This defense has got to be better.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Should have hurried up.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Some days, it's the little things
The
that get us
Canes
through.
will try to put
Nah,
one on
you're
the board on
idiots.
first and goal.
Quick stop, a familiar face.
Wide out in motion. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Tripped up.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down and...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line, Peyton Holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my deep...
Just keeps moving. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Groves. It's on target and complete.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the first down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back now, setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball. Early in this one, they've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
He wants to pass it on second down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And is knocked away. An incomplete, the defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what, analytically, that makes sense.
They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run it from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense. Able to make the stop. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
First down, they go right back to their playmaker and running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat-on-hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. Now you're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run, physicality.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kane. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw, it's Drones. Flips it out in the flat. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Hokies in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's the first down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Lane.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Caught close to the marker, it's Jennings. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. He's looking to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Never breaks stride. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Drones. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He got it. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And the Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Drones. He's right on target. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Got a man. It's Thomas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Going
Yes, sir.
past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Hurricane. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks up the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
the defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can... The field, it's 3rd and long. Fires left. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. They've seen some nice plays throwing it. And how about that one running it, too? Great push up front.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
And he tacked on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Comes out throwing on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying the left side. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on third down for this offense. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb. Make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. To the air, it's Drones. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. On the ground, it's Thomas. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Hokies are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Offense gets set for second down. The running back has it. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's George. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The give to the right. Keeps the legs moving. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle, it's Restrepo. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's...
Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, the offense trying to be aggressive. They're throwing the go ball down the sideline. Just a better job in coverage defensively forces the incomplete.
The give to the tailback. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
47-yard line.
All right, let's get it. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Quick pass on the fly motion. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's George. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Got it looking for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration. Throwing the ball at this point in the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the ground with the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to get the corner. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Virginia Tech.
The defense desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Hurricanes line it up with a 1st and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Virginia Tech.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek. Here we go.
This might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. It'll be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to throw, it's Drones. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. On second down, wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for a toe.
For a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice